Hi there, I hope you are well. Welcome to this podcast. My name is Virginia Njuguna. For those who are new here, you are so much welcome. Feel at home. Unaweza kaa chini, take a cup of tea kwa bili yako, then tutajibamba, sindio? My name is Virginia Njuguna and this is My Friends Love podcast. And we're going to dive in today. So, just like the name itself is My Friends Love, the love itself is what we're going to tackle today. Si ati nitaenda deep ile kabisa about love, but just a simple understanding of what love is. Not that I know all of it, but the little I know, I'm going to share so that you also share what you really understand about love. And we get to learn together. Sindio? So let us dive in. Yes, welcome. So, about a month ago was the month of love. Just a month ago. Love was in the air. Sini kitu tunaitanga Valentine's itself. Love was in the air. You could go to every corner of this place in Nairobi, Kenya. You could go to every town and find nini tu za love. Flowers, red flowers. Yani you could tell every radio station, every TV station, everywhere. Love was being advertised. And I came across this thing. I don't know whether it was a meme or a poster for a Valentine's event for a couple. Alafu kulikuwa kumeandikwa entrance is 100K. What? Sema levels. Me, I was so shocked. Not even 100. Ilikuwa imefika 1M, 1 point something M. That thing shocked me, but I'm like, Virginia, levels. Tulia, Virginia. There are people who are already there. And it was an amazing experience, I am sure. There's someone who celebrated the time alone and was comfortable with it. There's someone who celebrated it alone and was not comfortable with it. There are a couple who celebrated it and they were so okay. And there's another couple which walifanya hivyo kutuonyesha how good they are, but somehow they were suffering between the two of them, hawako poa. But for the glam, for the media, for the social media, why not please people? And to those who celebrated it and they were happy about it, then well and good. I celebrate you too. But that is not why we are here. The reason why we are here is about love. And I remember it was 2 days before Valentine's Day is when I really sat down and nikajiambia, Virginia, what is this love that people keep saying? And I challenged myself to learn one thing about love every single day. The aim was, by the end of the month, by the end of February, nime learn a lot. Funny enough, it is already in March, and I'm still learning about this thing called love. Na si mchezo. Si mchezo, because even by the time I was in day 14, no, not day 14, 14th itself, it was day 3. The day I was day 3 of Valentine's Day, I had already learned a lot about love. And I came to see there are two types, not types. There's a way we define love, the way we know how love is, and then there's another way where we know how love is. And this other way is what the Bible tells us about love. And it wasn't ati ni kitu tu given unaona tu, but if you get deeper to read, you're going to understand what this love really means and the difference. And for real, I can say up to now, being I don't know how many days past that day, I can tell there's a difference between the way we define love, the way the world itself defines love, and the way the Bible tells us about love. In the same Bible, we are also told, there's a part where what we work in the marriage setup, they are always advised. We are told the man, love your wife like Christ loves the church. And that is the one thing I got to learn from the Bible. And then at the same time, I am getting to the news every single day, this same period, and you can hear a husband killed his wife and his children, or a wife killed her husband and the children, or just things happened and people have killed each other. And I tend to ask myself, is this still love? Up to now, I don't know. You can tell me whether this thing is still love, where people kill each other, people do anything for each other, to each other, not even for each other, to each other, and it's something that is causing harm to the other partner. That thing shocked me, and still, hebu niambie mwenye unajua what this thing really is. So every single day, as I'm getting to learn, naona my differences ni mob, ni kibao. But to be honest, for me, I choose to stick to what the Bible tells me about love. And there's so much about love from the Bible, just from the beginning. How God created Adam and Eve. There's so much. I don't want to tell the entire story. I am not preaching. I'm just talking. And then we get to where God himself gave his son for him to die for us. And that is love. That is one thing I see is real love. Like someone can offer your own child for him to die for people to be saved. That is real love. And I remember even during that period of love, kulikuwa na, where I fellowship, kulikuwa na a sermon, and the youths were coming together to just learn about what this love is. So let me focus on really what I know love is from the Bible. Like the previous episode, we were talking about friendship. And we're still going to dive in more about friendship. And this part we talked about having a friend in yourself, finding a friend in yourself. And I still see it in the Bible where when it is written in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4-8, about love. We all know this part. Love is kind, love is patient, love is generous, love does not keep a record of wrong. It is all written here. And I came to see many other times when we really want to fall to that love, that kind of love, we are kind to people. Sometimes we find we are so kind to people, we are generous, we are not even keeping a record of wrong, not long. We're not even keeping a record of all those things. And at the same time, diving back to we ourselves, we will find many other times we're not kind to ourselves. We are not even there to be our number one cheerers. We are not there. We are not patient with ourselves. There's this time, out of experience, tell me whether I am alone in this, because I have gone through this. There are times I could go and support my friends. I'm there to genuinely support them. I'm there not even keeping a record of wrong. I'm there cheering them up in all they do. But at the same time, I am not there for myself. But the good thing, this is the Bible telling us. And if I try to look at how things are, many other times I have fallen, but God has been so patient with me. Patient with me. Ananiona tu nikikosea, but ananiambia, he's just patient, telling me, Virginia, this is wrong, but still, me and my kiherehere, I still continue doing my own things. But he has been so patient with me. He has been so kind to me the times I'm not kind to myself. There are times I am so harsh on myself. I even punish myself. I don't deserve a reward. If I'm given a reward, I'm like, I don't deserve a reward because I hate myself. But still, God has been there to be kind to me. He has been kind to me in every single bit. Even at times, I've not been seeing it, but sitting down to look at how the circumstances have been going through, I have seen his kindness. I have seen him generous with me. I have seen him, despite the many things I have done in the past, the wrong things I have done. Hana list, ameandika hivi, ati this is Virginia. Hizi ni makosa zote amefanya. He has not done that for me. And that is what I honestly find love. Because even in my lows, even in the times I've done all those things, he's there to cheer me up and tell me I love you no matter what. And as we still extend it to the people who we love, so I have come to learn in the cup that you have in you, if you continue pouring yourself kindness, you continue pouring yourself, accepting this love of God to overflow, you will find you're even generous to other people. You will find you're even kind to people. You're patient with people who you thought you can never be patient with. Because your cup of patience, the cup that God is filling in you in patience, is overflowing, and you're patient with people. You're generous. And that is how you'll find envy will not, jealousy hakata pop up, hakata pop up because you are happy seeing other people being better. You're happy seeing other people prospering in what they do because God is so happy in what you're doing. So I believe every single one of us is placed wherever you are, be it a nurse, be it whatever you do in your day-to-day life, in school, whatever you do. God has placed you there for a purpose. And if you allow his cup of love to just fill in you, God is love. We know that God is love. If you just accept this relationship, I am not forcing you to do it, but I want you to just have a sit down and ask yourself, have I been all these things have I been to myself? And because hazijakuwa to me, then that's why I have a fruit of jealousy. That's why I have a envy. I hate certain people. And these are things that if we really work on, by the help of God guiding us, we can overcome them. And with the love itself, as we are together, tutagrow to places where we are there applauding people for the good things they have done. But there's another assignment, not just you being kind to people, not you just being there to be not keeping a record of wrong. It is not you for you to just do that thing. There's another assignment, is because you have God in you. Are you going out there to tell to tell people that this is how God is to me? This is what God has put in me. Because to be honest, by myself, mi najua ningekuwa peke yangu hata if I am doing this by myself, ningekuwa, I could be jealous. I could do one thing kufanya msee asipande to another level. But because the love that God has put in me, I just go out there and tell them there's a God who is always there and does not keep a record of wrong, who is always there generous with me, giving me the things I need to achieve my purpose here on earth, correcting me, taking me back to the right place, and still showing me love as I go out there and to show people all these things. I am to represent God. Because I told you, as I said from the first time, is you're placed here for a purpose. And when your time is come, ile time itafika alafu wewe you're good to go to heaven. You're good to go to the next level of life, be it in heaven, be it in hell, wherever you will be, wherever you will go. God will sit down and God will be there and ask you, what did you do? I gave you this place. I placed you with these people. And I was so kind to you. I really wanted you to extend this kindness, because this kindness would have helped someone to come to me. But because you didn't allow me to just work on you with the kindness, you made people out there and go far away from me. So it's upon us to take this chance. We're going to talk about love, future uko in the other episodes. But as we get to understand these basic things about love, about the genuine love that we have in God, and even in the relationship setup here, if for me, I know, because the love of God is really flowing in me every single day, I know I'll not be jealous with my partner. I'll be there to support him in thick and thin. I'll be there to be there, his number one cheerer. So let me not talk much, but for the little we have learned today, may we extend it and get to places where it is God's love that is flowing. We always told, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. May what is within you, what is getting is within your heart, whatever you will speak out is life to someone, is hope to someone, is love, is kindness. It is something that God has fed you in. And I will still remind you, please let us still continue with the challenge of reading the Bible yourself, not depending on Sundays to come and just be preached to. Read the Bible yourself. We start this journey together. Thank you for watching us today. See you on our next episode. We're going to talk more. We're going to bring guests very soon, but for now, tujibambi. Thank you. My name is Virginia Njuguna, and this is My Friend's Love.